Hey, what is up, all? Claak here, and I'm sorry I'm coming out with a video a little bit later on today. This morning, I had to do a lot of stuff. If you guys don't know, I was a police officer, and I left that life to come do YouTube. And now I'm trying to get back in a little bit, at least do reserves, because becoming a police officer, or I already became one, doing police work is like, I love it, but it's not something I want to do full time, so I am trying to do reserves or part time for police work. Again, it's not going to really hinder the YouTube too much, except for maybe the days I do work, because I will be extremely tired, and I have to learn a lot because it is a new city. I have to learn everything about it that I can. If I do get the job, I hope and I do, but again, it wouldn't affect the channel too much. So for this video, I'm going to be doing some threes. I've been getting a lot of questions about asking me to go play some Feral, and the truth is, I don't feel like I'm very good at Feral right now. I need to get back into the groove. So here are some games where we lost some, and I think I'm going to show you like one win, maybe one or two wins, but again, we lost most of the games. So I'm going to go over the games and pretty much just talk about why we could have lost and what we could have done better. That's pretty much what we're going to talk about. So, for the first game, we're facing Disc Priest, Enhanced Shaman, Warrior, and since we got a Holy Paladin, they're very easily killed, especially by melee cleaves, or even spell. Anyone can kill a Paladin, really. So, their main objective is probably to go Paladin. What I should have done at the start, as you can see, I don't pop any kind of speed boost. I don't pop my Stampede Roar or Sprint at all. I should have probably did that so that I can dot him out there, or excuse me, bash him and stun him out there, so that way my Shadow Priest can get his dots off really easily, and it makes the distance they have to cover a little bit harder to get to my pal. They could go Shadow Priest as well, but most of the time they do go healers, because again, that's what they do. Right away, they make it obvious of what they're doing. Right now, my priest just feared their priest. We get a stun onto the warrior. I pop Incarn. I'm starting to try to do a lot of damage. Here comes the shaman from right here, and hopefully it goes well. Again, I am showing mostly losses. Red alert, this is a loss. Right here, I'm going warrior. I'm putting some big dots on him. The Shadow Priest should be going this warrior. Ready to have dots on him. He was behind bad position. It's probably best to go him. He's already in defense. The only other, he has two defensives, and that is Commanding Shout and his little deterrence. His little sword. I can't relentless. I can't think of the name, but he has another defense, and that's it. But again, I get full bleeds onto that target, and again, since I noticed Siphon is on the shaman, I try to dot him up, and I'm trying to dot up everyone. I don't know if it's wise here to dot up the shaman, just because look, they already make our paladin bubble, and Mass Priest is going to go for a massive spell. You can guarantee it. I think he does, and I think he gets it off. Honestly, maybe the priest should have silenced it. I don't think this priest was very good, but, you know, I'm not here to bash people, even though I kind of just did. But again, let's continue it. Again, we have to either get a kill. The problem with facing this team, they already got our biggest, look, Paladin pop wings, and he bubbled. What else does he have? He might have wall, but if he can't really last that long, especially they made all these cooldowns happen so quick. So it's going to be very hard for us to even try to win. As you can see, my Shadow Priest is trying to do mind controls to peel. I guess that's pretty much the only thing we can do besides stun him. That's it. That is literally it. And if we don't get the kill before they do, obviously we lose. But it's going to be very hard for us. I know I'm running with the wrong... I'm playing with a Shadow Priest. And if you do Feral Shadow Priest, you should be playing with either a Resto Druid or Resto Shaman, because they're not easily killed. Most of the comps that we face do end up killing my Paladin. And the Paladins, I don't know how you guys feel about Paladins. I feel like Paladins are super squished. They've always been super squished, but I just don't think their heals are very good. I don't know. I feel like Resto Druids and Mistweavers are in good spots. So are Resto Shamans. Other than that, I think you're kind of a shitty class. Sorry. Hashtag not sorry. Again, I get feared right here. Nothing you can do. I should probably be running Adapt. I don't even remember what I trinket here. Maybe I trinket Warrior Sphere. I don't know. The Warrior does a Blade Storm, and he's able to get out of the roots that he was in and pretty much get to my Paladin, and they destroy him, and that's it for that game. The game was so fast. As a Feral, there's not much you could do. I could have been using my procs into roots. Other than that, that's the only difference I could have done, because everyone else was already on stun DR. I was trying to stun everyone as much as I could, really. Again, here we're facing the real FLS. This is what we should be. And as you guys see, his name is Shadow Nuts. I don't know if that's actually Snuts, but if so, that's pretty cool. I don't think so, because he normally would be playing with other like rank 1 players. And right here, you know, I open up Feral. They start my Shadow Priest. The Feral trinkets immediately. I get dispelled on my fear. I should honestly be going, yeah, I should be going Warlock. We could actually get a kill on their Shaman fairly easily. Not fairly easy, but I think we can get a kill on the Shaman, probably the easiest here, especially with this positioning. He's right in front of us. They're getting a lot of cooldowns here. I pop Wall just to help with the damage. As you can see, Holy Pounds, they can't, it seems like they can't heal multiple targets. I don't know what it is, but I just don't see the healing from Paladins really. Again, I don't think it's his fault. It's just his class and the comp we play. It just doesn't work very well. We get a Hodge onto the Shaman. I start to try to go off of it, get the bleeds, and I go back Warlock. I'm just trying to bleed up everyone. I don't know what you should do as a Feral this expansion as much as I used to for last season, I should say. Excuse me. I don't know Ferals this much this season because every season does change drastically a lot of times, especially this season. This season is totally different from last season. I see a lot of healers crying right now, honestly. And I read a comment saying healers need a 10% heal increase and damage needs overall 10% minus. I don't think that's very true. Maybe other healers suck, but I know Russia Shamans and Russia Druids and Mistweavers are pretty darn good. Right here, we almost get a kill onto the Feral. You know, there's a Spirit linking, then I go back Shaman. There should be dots on everyone. The Shadow Priest, I don't think he's doing the best job at trying to keep dots on everyone, but again, you know, I don't want to be that guy, even though it's my second time saying that he's kind of just being a really shit player. Right here, I think we end up surviving. He pops wings, and it does heal us a lot. He's running that melee spec. I don't know if you should be running that spec, because after wings, we don't get any heals, it seems like. We get a lot of pressure into the Shaman. He's in the Stone Totem right here. Back here is in the Stone Totem. As you can see, he has a little buff. There's not much we're going to do to him. Apparently, the Shaman also has rejuvenation from the Feral Druid. Apparently, the Feral Druid came out to give him a rejuvenation. I don't know why he did that. But again, I'm just trying to dot up people. Maybe what I could do a little bit different here is, well, there's two other options. I don't know what is the best. Again, I don't play enough this season to figure out the strats for everything. One is, I could put pressure on 2 targets very easily. I would prefer to do it on the Feral and Warlock. I could try to put pressure on them both as much as I can, or I could do it on the Warlock and Shaman and try to hit Shaman as much as I can as a strat. That's one of the strats I can think of. Or I literally just bleed up everything, even the pet. I should be bleeding up the pet a little bit more, and once the pet is gone, the Warlock should be taking a lot of damage. I don't know how hard it is for Affliction Warlocks to get up pets. I think they just use a Soul Shard, they get the Feral Hunter, and that's it. So it might not even be viable. I don't know. If anyone knows in the comment section down below, please let me know. I haven't played my Warlock in a while. My Shadow Priest gets Hex. He trinks it before I can even dispel him. Again, I'm just dotting up everything, and I'm like, I feel kind of screwed right here because no one's really taking any kind of D at all. And our health has been consistently down like 50% or below. Almost get a kill on the Warlock. That was the closest we ever been. And did we end up dying? What the hell was that? Okay, the Paladin dies right there. I didn't even see it. It happened so fast. I didn't even see it. The Paladin died. Okay, for the next game, I'm pretty sure, again, these are mostly losses. So I'm trying to think of what we could do different in these games. So for Elemental Shaman, Shadow Priest, Russia Druid, I think this is a fairly quick game. What I try to do here, actually, is try to pressure the Druid as much as possible. The moment he comes out of bear form, I try to stun him. That is what you should do. So you just get his bleeds up, because he's not going to heal at all. Right here, I actually should be stunning him. I didn't get a stun off. I should have stunned him. Did I already use stun? Yeah, I already used stun on someone else. That was really bad by me. We're playing with Affliction Warlock this time. And again, the Affliction Warlock actually does a lot of damage. But I don't think the healer does. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It could be me. I don't want to be blaming everyone. But we get a decent amount of pressure, but we just die somehow. We get a lot of pressure onto Shaman. We get Wall. We should swap off. We get Wall and Ironbark. Like right there, that should show you either they're really bad or they just fucked up. But that's a big fuck up for the Shaman to pop Wall and the Druid to pop Ironbark. Now they don't have any defenses for the Shaman at all. They have peels. They have clone. That's about it. Anything else they don't have. So what we could do is try to put a lot of pressure onto this Druid. Again, when he comes out, bash him. We get Bark Skin and Tree. At this point, this very point, they literally have no more cooldowns. They used legit everything they had, except for the Shadow Priest. But the Shaman and Rest of Druid literally have nothing. They used everything. So we should be able to get a kill on the Shaman right now. Right now, I should probably be focusing on the Shaman, but I'm just trying to dot up the Shadow Priest. Again, that was a mistake. I should right away be on Shaman. I'm starting to think, even as I'm talking and I'm watching these games, I'm starting to think it's probably best to go between 2 targets. You can do 3, but mainly it should be 2 at least. At the very least, you should do 2, 100%. Again, doing a lot of damage. We get Trank. I think he's trying to stop Trank. I'm not sure. The full Trank goes off, it seems like. Tree Form is about to be over. Again, I should be putting, I don't know why I'm not putting a lot of pressure. Again, this is my fault. I should be putting a lot of pressure into that Shaman. I guess I'm really hungry for that Druid, and my Paladin ended up dying right there, as you saw. And again, it was probably partially my fault right there that I should have went Shaman because he didn't have anything. The Druid didn't have anything either. So honestly, it could have been both of them. Both of them would have been really excellent targets to go for sure. And if the game would have lasted a little bit longer, we would have won that because our dampening is so strong. And again, healers just Holy Pounds just get just totally destroyed. It seems like. So, but he seems like he was doing a pretty good job. He had high experience. I don't know what I'm looking for in a Paladin. If they can heal, well, then I'm like, okay. If they can't, that's kind of like my sign of they're not very good. But again, it could be me. So we're facing the same team, pretty much. We're facing the same team. I get a lot of pressure onto that Shadow Priest. Again, we got Barkskin. The Druid, look at this bullshit. Look how bad these teams are, man. This Druid already popped Barkskin and popped Tree Form. This dude only has a life bloom, has literally not received any heals at all. But we end up getting a Barkskin and Tree Form from this guy. Oh my god, it just hurts me to even watch these games and see us lose. So again, we get Shadow Priest's Dispersion, and Incarn and Barkskin from Wretched Druid. So the only thing from the Druid is a Ironbark, and that's it. That is legitimately it. So our main kill targets should be Wretched Druid and Shadow Priest since we got a lot of cooldowns. As you can see here, the Shaman's dipping very low. I could dot him up. I should honestly probably be going to him a little bit, but I'm trying to keep some pressure on this Wretched Druid. I guess it helps, and that's what keeps this guy really low right now. Siphon's up. I go for the kill. I kill it. I go back Shadow Priest, and I think my Warlock actually ends up dying right here. Watch this. He just dies. Watch. Fuck. Jesus. He's dead. He just dies so fast. Oh my god. This game we actually win. I am happy to show this one. Yay! Not all about losses. Again, this is with the Shadow Priest. I'm so retarded. I zoned out so hard. I was watching YouTube or something, but if you guys notice, I'm looking the wrong way. Look at my teammates. I'm looking the wrong way. Okay. We start. I don't even notice until the match starts. But we're facing Afflictional Warlock, Warrior, and Mistweaver. This comp's actually really good with the Russia Shaman. I don't think it's very good with a Mistweaver. Mistweaver needs too many peels because their getaways has been nerfed severely hard, actually, and all they have for peels is stuns and fears. That's pretty much what we have. It's not very much. Right here, I do want to go Warlock, so I do end up dotting the pet. I am trying out different things almost every game. I can't hit that Warlock. Did anyone see that? I couldn't hit that Warlock at all, and I was right on top of him. Latency, my friends, latency, and I had like 70 MS. Let's go and watch this. Watch. When after I go for the Warlock, I'm chasing him, and I'm literally like a foot away. Look at that! Can't hit him right there. Jesus Christ. I finally get to hit him. I kick him. Pet's almost dead. Once we, again, I don't know how important it is to kill Affliction Warlock's pet. We get Ring of Peace. That's huge. I do pop Incarn, so it's a very good Ring of Peace. I don't know what to do. Maybe I should have ran around all the way right here, but again, it's over, so I don't know if it's worth. I'm chasing him, getting a lot of cooldowns. Maybe I should have stayed top and went both DPS. That's probably the best thing, honestly. I got too greedy right here, it seems like. Yeah, I definitely got really greedy. I could have maybe helped score a kill on the Warlock. So anytime the Monk runs away and both teammates are there, especially as a dampening comp, I should be dotting up everyone else. And then when the Monk comes back, obviously the whole team's going to be under pressure by the time he comes back. And when he's going to come back, he's going to use one of his rolls. So that's just one less roll you have to worry about for him to use to get away from you. Again, I'm trying to dot up the pet. Right here, I noticed I'm running Incarn. I need to run Solo Force. I realized that after these games. So Solo Force, when you run dampening, guys, it should be very obvious. But sometimes, I remember last season running Incarn was still very good, even with a dampening comp. We get a lot of cooldowns right here. If he could only just get a stun, if I could have maybe landed a maim on him before he leaped away, we could have got a kill right there. We're doing a lot of pressure. I dotted up the war, going Warlock now. And again, we're struggling a little bit. Where is my Paladin? All right, he's out in the open. Yeah, they're going to destroy my Paladin. We get bubble. They get bubble right there. I don't think my Paladin's playing really aggressive. And that's probably why he had a bubble right there. If he played it way in the back, like a normal Paladin, I think we'd have been fine. He wouldn't even had a bubble. We're getting a lot of pressure onto the Warlock. I come over here to maim the Monk. I was going to go back Warlock, but I decided to go back the Monk and put some pressure into him. And I have Thorns up. I do use it, but I wasn't using it as much just because I am playing Feral. So again, I'm not the best Feral right now. I do not claim to be good at all. Get a 5 combo point, Ferocious Bite. He ends up getting dispelled. The Monk is actually looking really tasty right now. He gets silenced. I want to go him, but he jumps down. Again, he's going to have to pop some cooldowns. I pop Thorns on my Paladin. They hit into it. The Warrior pretty much just killed himself. You get that little retaliation thing that I was talking about. I should be going Monk right now, which I start to go. This is very good. I get a stun on him. Again, good. I could even DR stun him again, and I should have probably did that. There's Ring. It's fine. At least I'm going to have stun for when I go Monk again, unless I use it on somebody else, which I shouldn't do it unless I do it for peels. The Warlock is going to have to life taps pretty soon, so that's going to help us damage even more. Again, just trying to bleed up everyone. I don't think I'm doing a very good job at bleeding up everyone as much as I want to be. And then that's okay. At least I know that I kind of suck on my Feral right now, and that I need to work on them. But again, guys, I looked for like good 2 or 3 hours looking for a team. It is just so hard to find a team as a Feral, and I really wanted to run like FMP or jungle, but again, it's so freaking hard, dude. It's hard to find a healer, and that's kind of why I play a healer a lot of times, and I'm happy to be playing a healer. Monk is Monk has been for the past like 10 minutes, it feels like. I start to go where, again, it doesn't feel like I'm dotting up everyone like I should be. I'm just not seeing it. We get a random spell reflect that just gets dispelled, doing a decent amount of pressure to this Warlock. And I should probably be hopping onto the Monk right now as well. I could leap towards him and bash him. It would cause a lot more pressure. He's peeling. Is our Paladin under pressure? Or he just got mind control off. I guess that's good. You want to do it before everything goes to shit, I guess. Again, we got a lot of pressure. Ring of Peace up again. I don't even remember that happening. And the Warlock's about to die. That was a pretty decent silence by him. And again, I didn't do the very best, but I hope you guys liked my video, and I hope I opened up some of your eyes. I opened up seeing that I suck at Feral, and I need to get unrustified right now. And I hope you guys really did enjoy this video, and I hope I get this job. Pray for me, guys. I know I don't look like a police officer, but I am. I'm probably one of the coolest police officers you ever meet. I try to treat people with... I just try to treat you like I would normally treat anyone else, honestly. I don't even worry about the badge. I know the badge really kind of puts fear in people, the respect authority, understandably, but just treat me like a person and we're good, So anyways, guys, get out there and pwn some noobs.